Hi everyone, Dimitar and Vladimir here with Automate365. And today we wanted to show you something interesting that we call a ticketing system. And it is all built on Automate365. You do not need additional software for this. And we can obviously implement this for your agency if you wish to do so. And let me begin with demonstrating the very beginning of it, the very start of it. You have a website, something that looks similar to this. We have created one for demonstration purposes. And in this particular case, I called it a ticket here on the top right corner. But in your agency, this could be endorsements, this could be claims, this could be whatever it is that you're asking the insured to submit your way. And certain actions will take place thereafter. Let's imagine this is your agency and you name it the way you wish on your website. Once I click on this button, there's a little pop-up that comes out, and it's a very smart pop-up. It's not your usual pop-up. As you can see, it remembers the name, the email, the phone number, and the company name from the previous submission, and I'll demonstrate this in a moment. Now, once I click on the next button, then here is where you have your various questions that you might be asking, such as do you need a certificate? Do you need an endorsement? What is it that you're requesting here from us? You need maybe a quote or maybe some sort of a change to your policy, whatever the case might be. And in this particular case, I will write something as a sample. I was in an accident. How can I submit a claim? So here's a sample one. Here they can obviously send you a URL to a video or upload any kind of screenshots or any kind of images or pictures they might have taken. And this is a sample and very simplified form. Yours could be much longer or with the various drop downs, various conditions and options that you wish. Now, once I click on the submit button, that will automatically end up going to the Automate system. And here's what I mean by the smart form. Your insured does not need to log into a place or copy and paste its name or any kind of contact information on the form once they come to your website for a second time. And I will demonstrate this right now. I'm going to copy and paste the same URL into a new tab. Let's see if I'm a new user here. Even in a new browser, it would work the same way. It remembers the computer itself. Now I click on the ticket and boom, the name, email, phone number, and company name are automatically pre-filled. So they don't have to do this. All they have to do is concentrate on the questions of importance, the ones that you have designated on the second, third page, whatever page that you might have. All right, so that's a little demonstration of how the form works and how that can be implemented on your website, on your social media account if you wish, and the various other places that you could have this this form created. All right, now we go into the system itself, and we're going to take a look at a couple of things that are happening in the background when such a form has been submitted. Let's go ahead and refresh our browser so that we can see what is happening. But there are 2 or 3 things that I wanted to demonstrate to you today. One would be the contact that has been created, the opportunity that has been automatically created, as well as the automation behind the scenes and how that all works. Well, let's take a quick look. So here's my contact, the one I just submitted. And that's pretty much all that I wanted to say about this. It has been created. Let's go over to Dimitar and let's learn a little bit about the opportunities that have been that are here at your screen at the moment.
Yeah, Vlad. So in here, we can see our pipeline for the customer support tickets. Whatever the agency wants to call that, that's all customizable, just to let everybody know. It can be for claims, for endorsements, anything really. And this pipeline has those 4 stages, just the basic stages that we could think of. Level 1 for the tickets, that's where all the new tickets would show up when they are submitted. Level 2, perhaps if it needs to be escalated to an agent, from a CSR to an agent. and then the two possible outcomes: closed, resolved, and closed, unresolved. Now, we want your agents and CSRs to actually come over here and physically move the cards, which would trigger the automations that are set in place.
So something else I wanted to ask here, now that this opportunity has been created, I can see several things that are in here. One is obviously the ticket number that has been auto created right in here for me. And I also see notes, and I see a task that has been created as well. Task has been created. I was in an accident. How can I submit a claim? Right. This is automatically created for me and assigned so that I can see it. And how is this going to be beneficial from user perspective if they were to come to an opportunity, just click on that and see the tasks assigned to them?
Yes. So a couple of things here. One is that even if they don't come over here to because they can't refresh this page constantly just to check if there are any new tickets, they would be automatically notified by the system. So they would get a notification telling them that there is a new support ticket submitted, and that then they can come over here and see what tasks need to be completed. So notes, tasks, and anything of the sort.
Great. Excellent. So let's move on to how we did this and how this can be implemented in any agency for any support related tickets. And I am saying support, but it can be for any kind of submissions to an agency. Let's go right into this particular automation, which is new support ticket level 1, which is the very first one, right? So what are some of the things that we are doing here, Mitko, in regards to this automation?
Yeah, so first thing, we are assigning it to a support rep, right? That can be your agent, your CSR, anybody. It can be a group of people. So one time it will assign it to Jordan, another time it will assign it to Mike, just so it doesn't pile up all of these tickets onto one individual. Our second task is to update the support ticket number so that every ticket has a unique number. Third action, just adding a tag. Tags are always useful. They'll just show up on each contact telling us, hey, this person is in level 1, this person is in level 2. And then we're obviously
Before we continue
confirming.
on,
Yeah.
but about the support ticket, so the ticket number is unique, as you mentioned, right? This is
Yes.
important, just like a unique number is assigned to tickets in Freshdesk or any other system that deals with tickets submitted. How are we creating this ticket?
Yes. So we're telling the system take today's date, today's hour, minute, and second, basically. And
Mm,
this way we can actually tell the
sure.
system to create a unique ticket number.
Nice. Okay, so we're taking a timestamp of today's date, hour, and minute, second, etc., to create that ticket number. Excellent. Then we are waiting just a little bit, and then what we're doing here.
Yeah, here we're just telling the system to confirm the insured's claim / endorsement, whatever it is, with an email and an SMS.
So we are sending an email and SMS to the insured, letting them know that their tickets has been submitted, received, and we're working on it, right?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah. Then
Okay,
we're adding the support ticket to the customer notes and also a task for the support staff.
great. So we're adding a note, which, by the way, and notes and tasks both automatically go to NowCerts. So we're adding a note containing the elements or the information the customer has submitted as part of the note and as part of the task. And what
Yep.
else?
And here we're simply notifying ourselves. So we're notifying the support rep. We're notifying our own staff that there has been a new ticket submission.
So we're notifying it via internal notification as well as an email. We can also be adding an
Yes.
SMS if we wanted to.
Yeah, correct. And
And
we're also adding it to the pipeline as we saw before, just so that agents can easily visualize where the ticket is in the process.
excellent. Now, in an interesting part, let's take a look at what happens on the next stage, and that is level 2 support ticket, because we're obviously doing some conditions here. We're not going to get into the detail of that, but from user perspective, the CSR comes into the pipeline, which is customer support, and is moving it to an escalation point, which is level 2, which means that now the assigned agent should be responding or taking care of this. Perhaps this is an endorsement that requires a licensed agent. Now that this has happened, let's take a look at the second automation. Well, we have multiple automations for this particular case, but let's take a look at the one down here on the bottom. And that has to do with level 2. And let's start from the top. We are once again assigning it to a customer support rep, which would be, let's say, an agent now. We are also, without using Zapier, we're sending it to an external application, such as Slack in this particular case. We're notifying a group of people or maybe a person on Slack that this particular ticket has been submitted or has been escalated. And then once again, we are adding a task for the respective team member, internal notification for that member, and email notification as well. And then we are waiting for resolution as well. Down here on the bottom, we're informing the insured as well that we have escalated their ticket, or now it has been assigned to someone else who would be taking care of that endorsement. We're also notifying them via SMS of the same information. Overall, this type of a system replaces the need for additional subscriptions to ticketing systems such as Freshdesk or any other types of software. It is available in Automate. It is available to your agency, and one can just let us know that is needed by your staff. We would gladly create this for your agents and for your agency. Just let us know. You don't have to start from scratch and build the whole workflow yourself. We can do it for you. Just once again, let us know that you need it and we'll do it. All right, well, that's pretty much all for today. Thank you very much for your time, and we'll speak on the next one. If you have any questions, links are down below. Schedule an appointment. We would love to speak to you. All right, take care. Speak later.